using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Ultra Rising family, Ultra Rising. Happy Jupiter Day. From here all the way to planet Jupiter. This is Lord Heka aka Heka the Black Butterfly, aka solraeljustice, aka you already know who this is, man. No need for no introduction. Shout out to everybody out there in the world. I'm wishing y'all to be more peaceful. I'm wishing love and freaking greatness to everyone that comes across, this frequency, this pattern, and this creation. With that being said, I just want to go ahead and tap into today's lecture. If you're in line with the law of giving and receiving, my cash app is $divinemoira, $divinemoira. With that being said, thank you. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Expand on your growth personally, internally. Expand on, expand on your wisdom today. Expand on your higher learning today. Study a little more today. And that's what this is about right here. So this lecture is going to be a little strange because it's rarely, talked about, but it's okay. It's okay. So the name of it is quantum universe. The ground below us is essentially empty space. Now, I know that seems crazy, how the ground below us going to be empty space if we standing on it. Well, simply because, based on the quantum mechanics, the atoms in your body respects the laws of quantum physics, and it actually respects the laws of quantum mechanics, which a lot of people don't really even understand yet. So that's the reason why we don't understand it enough to just, to basically alter the molecular structure of what's going on around us, right? Just yet. But that video need to, here or there. So sometimes I want to let you know, I said something about dreams yesterday, and I was saying that when you're dreaming of, past and familiar timelines, that you could be venturing through the parts of your subconscious mind that are familiar timelines. But I also want to give it to you from this angle as well. If you're still dreaming about people and situations, you familiar people but different environments, familiar people with like a futuristic setting or experiences that you haven't experienced yet. This means that when you're coming from the side of contracts, this means that you may still have soul contracts with these people, places, and things. So 9 times out of 10, if you're not dreaming about familiar people, places, and things and experiences, then the soul contracts with these people, places, and things are final, are integrated enough to the point where the soul has released the experiences to where you're not even dreaming about it anymore. Once you get to that space, that is a great space. That is an awesome space. If you was dealing with trauma, inner childhood trauma, you was dreaming or having nightmares and stuff about it, and then now you healed yourself and your body and your energy is enough to where you're not having these dreams no more, and you're not seeing the people that are involved in those stuff. That means that those contracts with those people are done. Okay, so now let's get into also I wanted to tap into the fact that feeling the pain of the future. So sometimes, your body is always communicating with you. Your body is always telling you, things before things actually occur. Your body is your number one compass or your number one intuitive tool that can help you, guide you to where you're going. For example, before I got locked up, that whole week I was having headaches upon headaches, right? Now, who knew that 7 days from when I was getting them headaches and every day I was getting them headaches, who knew that I was going to be in such a low vibrational situation like the jail? This shit is low. This shit is piss, dirt, fucking low, and it's cancerous. You feel what I'm saying? It's so low vibrational. So who would have known that I would have been having to adjust to an environment with such a degree, right? And so my body was telling me, right, I was feeling the pain of the future. My body was telling me, hold on, you're about to be venturing into this space that, it's like it might be a little painful, it might be a little hurtful. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I could not get the headaches to go away, no matter how much I grounded, no matter what. They didn't leave until I got in here, right? Because my body was just telling me, like, okay, this is occurring or this is about to happen. So I want to say this to you to make sure that you pay attention to your body and what your body is telling you. If you're eating stuff, if you're doing stuff, substances, drinking, smoking, all type of stuff like that, and your body is giving you the response that is toxic, that whatever you're doing is toxic to it, let it go. Just let it go. Or sometimes it might be, in my case, where the body, it was a situation that I couldn't really, that was in alignment, I guess. I don't know how to really call it, but that I really personally didn't have no control over based on the law of rhythm. The universe, I guess, said that it wanted to seek justice or balance. And I guess, I'm just like harmony. You got to have harmony. You can't just have too much positive. It just doesn't work that way, guys. The thing about the law of rhythm is nobody can escape it. The law of rhythm deals with time and generations of time. And it's basically like, I haven't found the way outside of the law of rhythm yet. All right, so I wanted you all to know that. Okay, so now let's talk about. I found another way out, right? I found another way out. Now I've been exploring all types of ways to get out, and by get out I mean on the transition, when you're transitioning, from this body into another. That's what I mean by get out. And so what I'm saying is I found another way out, and it has to do with gravity. So gravity has given us basically tools that how we can use it in order to expel ourselves or excel ourselves, or to exert ourselves through the holds. The strongholds, right? The strongholds and the force screens that are around the planet Earth. See, I want to tell you about the force screens. This is how the force screens go. Force screens, FORCE space SCREENS, force screens. Now, what happens with these is, once you're out of the body, right, and then you have these hidden electrical traps called force screens, and what happens is your spirit or your soul gets attracted to it by the illusion. It creates like a beautiful illusion for you, and it attracts it to you. It's like a moth in a light, or it's like ghost to smoke, and so it attracts you to it as a plasma body or as a vibration, and then you go to it, and once you get into it, its actual gravitational pull holds you or pulls you in, and then what happens is you then start to realize that you're in a trap. And then the more and more you try to fight to get out, the more it pulls you in, kind of like a black hole. It's literally a black hole. So the force screens technology are kind of like mimicking black holes. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so, but this is neither a good nor a bad thing, because the way out, one of the ways out is actually through the darkness in the event horizon of a black hole. So that's what I was saying to you guys, that time is not only just linear. Time is multi-directional, and so the timelines are too. You feel what I'm saying? So time goes in eras and events. That's what I'm telling y'all. It goes in eras and events. That way you can see the bigger picture of where you're going and where you're at and where you're trying to get to. So now, depending on your resonance with the Earth's core or your own core signature. So this is what I'm saying. So you have to resonate with who you truly are beyond this body in order to get out of here. That's why you have to know who you are at the core of you. And so that core of you, the more you resonate with your core signature, the more you resonate with the Earth's core signature, right? The more you resonate with the Earth's core signature, the more her gravitational pull calls for you at the moment of transitioning. The more her gravitational pulls calls for you, the more you kind of get propelled, another direction versus the direction that they're trying to send. I hope this is making sense. So depending on Earth's gravity call to pull you into it, The only thing that keeps the cell from collapsing is the particles and the atoms in your body respecting quantum physics laws. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So this is constantly happening, and then it's really happening when you sleep. That's why a lot of people get sleep paralysis, and they don't know why they get sleep paralysis, but they're getting sleep paralysis because they're sleeping the wrong way when it comes to the resonance of the Earth's core and her magnetic pull and her gravitational essence. You see what I'm saying? And so what's happening is gravity's trying to pull your ass through the floor, because it really ain't no floor. You know what I'm saying? Gravity's trying to pull your ass in to fucking recalibrate you and to realign you to where you should be. So when we're going to sleep, it's also when we're dying. Okay? Get what I'm saying? When we're going to sleep, it's also when we're dying. And when we're dying, we're going to the core, depending on our resonance with our own core, or we're going above, or we're going under, okay? The Earth. Right now, this is important because if you get trapped in a lot of force screens, if you get trapped in a lot of Saturn's black box technology and all of that stuff right there, you can find yourself in a deep mess where you just got amnesia, or you might even be disoriented a little bit. Okay, so this is another way to basically basically not project yourself to Saturn, as not everybody has to go to Saturn as the afterlife. You see what I'm saying? That's where a lot of the Galactic Federation and all of them is at, in the rings of the afterlife and all of that's going on over there. But you can literally choose your own decision. You don't have to be an item of somebody else's imagination. Okay? So getting your own core signature and resonating with the Earth as much as possible, so that you can use gravity to help to pull you where you need to be, right? Now, when you get to the core, right, when you get to your own core, you're resonating more with the Earth's core. The more you resonate more with the Earth's core, the more you resonate more with the Sun core, or the soul core, or your cold signature. You know what I'm saying? Your soul. It's all about your soul and your growth. And so, literally, you just have to know that you literally are this. It's just the knowing and the awareness is the key. You have to know. You have to know it to the point that you feel it, to the point that can't nothing stop you from getting to where you got to go and being there when you need to be there. You know what I'm saying? For example, I could have gave up on y'all and been like, I don't want people to judge me. I'm not going to teach no more. Fuck that. If you know me, you know me. And if you ride with me, you ride with me. Simple as that. You feel me? And that's just how I feel about it. Now, I'm the type of person, I keep it real and authentic. So if I messed up, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a problem with accountability. I've never had an issue with accountability. And, right now, I pray that this lecture was able to help, enlighten some memory or enlighten some thoughts in somebody, to maybe do some research, to maybe, go within to try to find out what's happening. Because, see, here's the thing. Based on the talk I had with gravity, it sucks you through a black hole, right? Depending on your resonance with the Earth. So darkness is literally the way out. But if you're afraid of the darkness, and if your subconscious mind has been impressed with the idea that you need to go to the light, you go to the light, you go to the wrong light. I'm telling you, that force screen going to get you, and yeah, it's going to get electrocuted. Now you're getting born again. Now you're deeper in your sleep. Now you're hypnotized even more. Now you got to live a whole life all over again, when you could have just, the whole goal is to make it to the core view. The core view is your higher self. Your higher self does a review of your life. Well, you did this, it gives you the memories, you did this, but the way to that higher self is through the darkness. That's the thing. You got to go through.
1 minute remaining.
Here go AI. You got to go through hell to get to heaven in such a way. With that being said, man, I love y'all. Have a great, beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Thank you for anybody who has been supporting financially as far as helping me to get a lawyer. We almost there, y'all. $Divinemoira, if you felt that this lecture was able to, enlighten some thoughts within you. Divinemoira. Peace, and please be more peaceful, y'all. Thank you to anybody who bought any shirts. Thank you to anybody who bought any hoodies, any books, any tickets for my show, man. Listen, I love y'all, man. I'm out.